Is anyone out there?
Is anyone out there? Hi, this is Beasley. Is there anyone out there? I wanted to come on and talk with you guys about something. I went over to the beef sector and it's the strangest lot of people over there. Bunch of gay guys, masculine appearing women. Gosh, I'd never seen anything such as that. They're over there, they have relationships, and they even getting married over there. Man, I'm telling you, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Gosh.
Dude, yeah. Oh my God, Grandma said ain't nothing open this time of night but legs and motels. And I just thought that was an interesting title to put because it's a lot of things going in the witching hour over here. Um, I was watching Jay Wilson's commentary, and he was talking to MBK. Is it MBK? MBK, and he was talking about MBK's affiliation with grown folks, and I thought it was so odd. Hey, Yolanda, yes, Yolanda. Hey, boo. Hey, TC. So I wanted to say, you can't tell. It's very hypocritical when we do that to people, saying, "Well, you were there and you knew what kind of person he was." Well, Jay Wilson, you still hung out with Tracy when she put a noose around the baby neck and had maggots coming out of the baby's orifices. Do we constantly drag you over the coals for that? Because that's something she did. I'm not a fan of the Umar Bars, Black Sector. I'm not a fan of any of those people, those groups that are anti-gay. I will never be one of those people that go over there and they say some good things. Okay, the Klan say some good things as well sometimes. But I'm not over there supporting them and their bullshit. But I'm looking and I'm like, Jay Wilson, you got to stop that because you will still affiliate with people when you know they done shit like that, namely Tracy. Now, again, I don't think you'd do anything. I don't think you would do anything like that. But people can very well say they can put that jacket on your back and say that you still, because you still went and had dinner with Tracy. You met Noble, or as we call him, Old Man Logan. Uh, but I was looking at something. This is just I'm just this is random. Why a little show that scared the hell out of me when I was a child was Twilight Zone. And there was an episode of Twilight Zone when it had this little gremlin down, this little ugly ass gremlin on the tail of the airplane wing. That scared the shit out of me, y'all. I was thinking this thing was looking in the bathroom window at my grandmother's house. I was very terrified of that. But when I saw Noble, I saw like a faint resemblance, kind of like their faces and body structure. That's it. Nothing more than that. But I hey, hey, Unwind with Miss Messy, how are you? I can't. Let me see, y'all. I have to say this, and I didn't want to admit it. TC, my eyes are getting worse. I can't see a lot of the writing unless I put reading glasses on when I look at my phone, like in the little chats. And it's late at night as well, early in the morning. But I have to put reading glasses on to look at something. Hold on. Can I move back? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had to go check my water. I was running me a warm bath to soak in. But I I just my eyes have gotten worse. Not bad, but they're not as sharp as they used to be. I could see a man's dick print from a mile away, damn near. Probably no, I'm exaggerating. Like a block away, I could see a man's dick print. Now I have to be like about 30 feet too close to him. I was so sharp with my eyes, I could tell you if he was cut or uncut, girl, with some dress slacks on. Y'all say that's hoish. I say it's a gift. That's a gift. That's like a foresight, a second sight that I have. Also, I could tell if a man bust nuts real quick. But where are my glasses? Because I need to see this chat. Now, my eyes have gotten worse. Now, TC, all of y'all gonna hear a scream across the world when I develop a gray hair on my cooter. The day that happens, I'm gonna just check myself into a home. Either that, or I'm gonna be bald. But okay, what are y'all saying? Let me see. What are y'all saying? Now I can see. You watch what you say, little girl. I knew this heifer was gonna have something to say. T. Danielle. I knew she said something. Hey, Candy Cane. I know you. Hold on. Don't don't y'all start that fighting in there. Now, hold on. Let me see y'all, cause my friend dog be starting shit, but he be getting his ass whooped. Hold on. Come on, Kai. He don't want your hands tonight, baby. Come on. Hello. What I'm talking about? Hello, like I'm on the phone. Okay. Yes. So, what are y'all saying? But I'm looking at that, and these Umar boys and the whole thing with Brooke. I'm gonna say this, Brooke, baby, be you. I feel that you told a lie, and it's gotten out of hand. Brooke, I'm gonna tell you my observation of you. My observation, and I'm no clinical therapist, psychologist. I've taken classes, but I know people. I know people. Brooke, you want to fit in, and you feel that if you tell little lies that you think are little white lies, because that could be your son's baby, that could be a family friend's baby, a friend of the family's child, but you wanted a baby and you felt that may get you some kind of exposure, because you see how women that can bring kids on, sometimes they get a fan following. The children start being as big as the damn content creator. They told me we never work with child actors. That's why a lot of them didn't want to work. Sean them didn't want to work with me. But I I just but I the thing is, you came on and you told this thing and it grew legs. You told that, and I feel it's not true, Brooke. It's just not true. And you felt that you had got in over your head. Shit, it's happened to me. I met a guy and I told him I was a virgin. Then word got around that I had slept with one of his friends and his cousin, but that was years apart before I knew him. That was years before I knew him. And I didn't sleep with the cousin and the friend at the same time. It was probably like about 2 or 3 weeks apart. But because I ain't no hoe, um, I was just about to let you know my niece was. Wait, oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that, Candy Cane. I wasn't looking at the chat. My just I wish you and your friend. I wish you and your family just strength. And this is just I just hate to hear that. You heard me, T. Danielle. I told him that because I didn't want him to feel that my flower had been plucked. But niggas talk. But I'm just saying that, T. Danielle. Gosh, she get on my damn nerve. I was just saying that because Brooke, it was very similar. It's very similar to what happened with Brooke. We both misspoke and we shouldn't have said things that was later found out not to be true. But you lied to me. um, but I think that a lot of times people get on here and they do want to fit in. They do. Brooke, let me tell you something. I like me some Ness, but there's no way in hell that I would let a person curse me out like you got cursed out. I can like a person on here, but baby, I just don't get it. And some of y'all, I think, are accustomed to very toxic relationships, so it's kind of normal for you. I don't be in a relationship with someone that yells at me, baby. If you get a high tone, because I know that high tone may make me be triggered when I used to get ass whoopers with as a child. So that high yelling, that high tone may make me lash out, which may be like a vase or something crashed on top of your head or the leg of a chair. But I don't do that because I knew someone I was with and it was getting to that point. I was like, no, I can't do this. No, we can't be together because I feel like you got a problem with substance abuse. And I remember picking up a big bottle of cologne when he was making a lot of noise going out and he was high as a kite. I threw that cologne at, I woke up out of my sleep, picked the cologne up. I didn't care what bottle of cologne it was. It was probably like an $80 bottle of cologne because that's the only kind of cologne my skin can tolerate. But I threw that cologne at his ass and he took off running out the room and I went back to sleep because I had to work that night. I had to work that morning. And the next day he was like, well, that day when I came home from work, he's like, you broke that mirror. I was like, oh, well, thank God it wasn't your head, but we need to have a conversation. And the conversation we had, Tia, look how you keep on his tail. No, why you like how she keep on my damn tail unwind? She be doing too much. She won't let me be great. But anyways, anywho, I uh I was like, you're I can't do this. I grew up around domestic violence. I don't want to be in a relationship and I feel that I'm getting pushed to do something like this because I felt that me talking about you and your substance abuse was falling on deaf ears and I walked away. I loved this person, but I loved myself more for peace and peace of mind and to sleep with other people without feeling guilty. But I think that Brooke gets on and Brooke does want to be accepted and she does want to be liked by people. Brooke, find yourself. You don't need validation from others. Be you. Now, Brooke, you have the reputation of being a liar. I mean, when you think, for example, you look at people, they'll be like, that's the jacked passer. They say that about Jay Wilson. That's the jacked passer. Uh, Rico, that's 9.5. Rebel, angelic and sweet. But I think that with you, when they say Brooke, oh, that's lying ass Brooke. What lie Brooke telling this time? What's going on with her and Malik? I don't even know the whole story with you and Malik Brooke, but it was y'all were married, y'all were divorced, you were separated, you were divorced, you were married, you have a baby. He don't. It's not his baby. It's your baby. It's just too much. It's a roller coaster. Well, what you gonna say? She like that cousin that get on your damn nerves. That's the cousin that she is. You see this? I'm gonna post a picture on my community wall. You can't say I don't look angelic, especially as a child. Now I did have a boyfriend that said, "You look too quiet and innocent to be such a hoe." But this is when we were having problems in our relationship. I'm not that person anymore, and I take accountability. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I had a tendency to cheat on niggas. I'm gonna be honest because I don't want y'all to keep putting me on this pedestal of like some type of a deity or something. I want you to know that Rebel has had some missteps, and I used to be a habitual cheater. I can say this. I I used to have niggas coming to my apartment so often that they thought I had a damn drug house. But you know what? I can't argue unwind with Miss Bessie because that is so true. Just like preachers' daughters, you be thinking that hold on. Oh no, no, baby. Animals don't get on. We don't get on furniture around here. Down. Anywho, y'all. So I I know what I did. I ain't do nothing. T Danielle. Okay, unwind. Don't you start that. This was years ago. I didn't know any better. I was practically a child. It was like 9 years ago. I was probably like 19 or 20. But people can become, I'm just being honest with y'all because I had got to the point, baby, my whole tactics were really on top tier. I would go, y'all, let me tell y'all this just because it's us, 12 of us in here right now. We're breaking the fucking internet. Um, I would go and buy something from the store earlier in the week because I knew I was going to go sneak to my little piece house, my little Scooby snack, and I would put it in the car. And I'd tell my boyfriend, hey, I got to go to Walmart and pick up a few things. I get lost in the store. But the dude stayed near Walmart, so I was telling a kind of half truth. Wait, what? I'm not doing this with either one of y'all. I promise to God, I'm not. But I did, y'all. So I would do little sneaky stuff like that. I'd be like, I got you something from the store. I know you like those Cokes. Bought you a Coke. Got you some Dr. Pepper. We're always a hot little pepper out there running around. And I'm just telling y'all so someone can learn from this. I had dudes in my phone that's my cousin Eric, or that's my little black. Who is little black? I'm like, in the neighborhood, that's my cousin's home. I grew up with little black. Child, little black was a little old black nigga that had a big old Peters. But he was damn near the size of a pocket gay. He was probably about 4'11", probably about 2 or 3 inches taller than Shakim. But this guy, yeah, he caught my ass because I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. That motherfucker. Okay, listen. We just having a conversation, and I'm not gonna come over here and give y'all some shit that ain't true. I had went to a bathhouse. This motherfucker saw my car in the fucking parking lot of the bathhouse. Why this motherfucker paid a membership and came in the bathhouse? I saw this. I'm walking around with a towel on, with my little flip flops and shit. You would have thought I had cross trainers. When I saw that motherfucker on the other end of the hallway, he was walking like a parent. You know, a parent that you to cut up at school and they coming in and get your ass. I said, "Oh, this crazy motherfucker has lost his goddamn mind." Yeah, he was walking like fucking a prison warden. Baby, if I don't tell you a bitch hit them shadows in that fucking bathhouse, it's a maze they had in that motherfucker. I read in that motherfucking maze like I was in The Shining. I was. I'm not gonna babysit your babies, T Danielle, because they probably spoiled as hell. They some probably let me tell you, they some little fluffy dogs that probably bark all the time when they want shit. They don't do nothing until you have a treat for their little asses. Wait, what you said? Explain to you, Rebel Son. Explain. wait, wait. What did you? What you want me to explain? What part? Like a pocket gay or bathhouse? Oh, you got a cane course. Oh, you did. Okay, I remember you telling me that. Listen, I think those are very intimidating looking dogs. I just don't like all that drooling and shit. A friend of mine's had a Saint Bernard. The dog would be sucking and shit. Like, ugh, good God. I was like, ugh, this motherfucker drops some spit on me. I'm gonna holler. Docking. Oh, T Daniel, what docking? Oh my God, I'm not used to talking like this. Y'all make me just behave in manners that I'm not accustomed to. Docking is when two guys or one guy is uncircumcised and they put the skin of their man parts. They overlap the skin with the man parts. I don't know what the hell that's like lesbian scissoring. I, it gives them some stimulation. And I've scissored before as well, so I kind of I got the gist of it. Um, right. They think they it's like two soft shell turtles kissing, but I just don't know. They've been trained to wipe their mouths. You know what? I'm not. See, mm-mm, mm-mm. But yeah, that's docking. There's let me see, water sports. Let me tell y'all some gay terms. Um, okay. Um, power bottom. A power bottom is a person that likes to receive penis just anywhere, anytime, um, and they're hungry, open 24/7. Now, power top is the same, but they're using the front part. Um, stud. Ness is a stud. Um, Lady Dimples is a trans woman. Bigfoot. In my community, we call those people that can be clocked a mile away, even at night, sitting down in a car. But oh, my Lady Dimples, me and Lady Dimples have a very strange relationship, and sometimes it's unprovoked. On my part, I'm gonna be honest. I get a fucking kick out of it though to hear that goddamn rebel son. He's fucking talking about me again.
goddamn, no one was even talking about me. He had to bring my goddamn name up.
Um, you see what I'm talking? Unwind. You see this? You stonehead. You see this? That was unwarranted. You see this? Um, Now you don't got nothing to say about that, right? But listen, I've said as an adult, as a young adult, I've come to the realization there are some things that I'll never be able to see. A unicorn, Bigfoot, Lady Dimples, again, being able to walk in the direct sunlight without being clocked. Um, so I've come to those. Um, I am a young adult. T. Danielle, you listen, you know the community, gay men have a different age perimeters for us than our straight male counterparts. Everyone knows that, T. Danielle. You got to educate yourself. There's a 7 year, 8, 9 year, 10 year gap between the gay men and straight men. A straight man's 37 is really a gay man's 25. You got to be able to notice, T. Danielle, when you go in circles. I don't want we ever get to hang out or meet up. I don't want you to embarrass me. Studs, the same thing with the lesbian women. The motherfuckers could be 80 years old and walking around here with fucking Sean John jeans and fucking starter hats on. Um, and you be like, "How, Lily? How you been?" Lily still walking around like she a young dude. And Lily 85 fucking years old, she still trying to pull females. Studs will think that they the fucking motherfucking Mac daddies, even at 100 years old. And probably that may work out in your favor because they may not have no teeth, so you know what that may be a blessing in disguise. Do that, T Dad. Yeah, you do that though. After you come here and start that mess up. A unicorn, a virtual. Wait. But the thing is, I mean, it's so funny because it's three people who voices that I love because how distinct they are. And I'm listen, I pick at Lady Dimples, but her voice is kind of like Edith Bunker. Like,
Hi, Shakim. How are you doing, Shakim?
is that like a New York Brook? Is that like a Brooklyn or a where's Donnie Wahlberg from? Is it like one of those Donnie Wahlberg is from where? Where did the new kids on the block come from? They're no, I'm trying to remember. It's like that very glitter. Hey, I I I I Sushia. I sound like a white person trying to pronounce your name. Like
Konamika? Hi, Konamika.
her name is Tamika.
Tamika.
Tamika, honey. But how are you? You know them damn studs. This little stud named Lily. I'm telling you, cool. Everybody knew Lily. I think Lily's still alive, but that motherfucker probably 120. Lily would have a bald fade. Uh, and probably about 5'1". But you couldn't tell that motherfucker she wasn't. Lily didn't take shit off of no one, and she was like, "Man, I'm gonna go in there and pull me a female." I was like, Lily, if you're gonna put your little pocket stud, go sit your little pocket stud ass down somewhere. Just like we have pocket gays. I'm educating y'all early in the morning. pocket gay is a smaller travel size gay person. They can fly like as a child practically. Someone that be the size of Shakim. Child, you try to get it doggy style, he got to get on the goddamn footstool. Hold on, y'all. I was running me a bath, water to soak. I did some exercise earlier. Hold on. Oh, I think I ran too much water. Child, some water. Look back. Child, it's wetter than Tracy when she first met Noble. Um, but let me see what are y'all saying. Because I love, this is like education. This is for educational purposes. Uh, a pocket gay. Hey, Mrs. G, a pocket gay. The baby and the little pocket gays, they be having these Napoleon complexes, baby. They be ready to fight, be the most vicious little thing in the group. Baby, I got into it with a pocket gay. Them bitches was gonna try to jump my ass, but my friends showed up, and that's when I really got bad, baby. I knew it was gonna be a problem. Now, both of these bitches together was like the size of an average person, but they're two gay twins. Probably about, I'm gonna say about 4'11", but one of them little hoes be wearing some boots. But they wear boots. Both wear boots. So I'm not. One wears like them little shoes that Italian men wear that's real pointed and shit and got the little heel on it. The other one is much more a little more butch and wears like big Timberlands with big heels and shit. But I one of them didn't like me because, and T Danielle, before you say anything in the bushes, the boyfriend would hug me, and the boyfriend would hug me, y'all. He would squeeze me. You know how some dudes can be. And this wasn't me, T Danielle. I wouldn't instigate any of this. This man would see me, he grab me, pick me up off the ground. Now, both of these little fucking pocket gays were about 4'11", 4'10". Why one of the pocket gays' boyfriend was about 6'2". But I anyways, I so the boyfriend hugged me, and this bitch didn't like me because he didn't like how his boyfriend would be with me. I dated a friend of theirs before. Y'all remember the story I told y'all about the guy I had a fight with because I had brought a boy to his party that I was dating? Now, he and I had been broken up for a damn near year. I come to the party because his friend invited me to his friend's birthday party. He still liked me. And this guy had an attitude, and he and I got into it. And he learned that day that he picked the wrong one, but he picked the right bitch. But I the little pocket gay was like, well, maybe if you stay out of somebody's man's face. No, tell your man to stay out of my face. But baby, you can't keep your dog in the yard while you're getting mad at the mailman. I'm just dropping envelopes off, keeping it moving. Anyway, so I y'all, this little motherfucker was talking noise, and I was like, well, honey, you just be aware that whatever you start, you're not going to end up, the end result is not going to be the same. It won't be the same end result. So I'm letting you know that, Miss Thing. Now you pop off if you want to. You better stay your little ass over there. Before I know it, the other little bitch came from nowhere. That bitch damn near teleported in there. Oh no, baby. One fight, you don't talk to my brother like that. Little bitch like two motherfucking vicious chihuahuas. I was like, oh, these bitches gonna probably be a little vicious. Let me tone it down. And I was like, anyways, like I said, we never had a problem. This is here gonna be, y'all. I was like, we never had a problem. I wasn't trying to have no problem, but he do whatever he do, and we'll just go from there. Baby, when my friends came there and them hoes were still there, I said, baby, my voice got a little louder because I had backup there. Because I was like, both of these little bitches, one may get my ass from the back, and they're very nimble. But my friends came and I was like, bitch, like I now before my friends came, I was like, Like I said, we don't have a problem. When my friends showed up, I said, "Bitch, I'm gonna tell you again, man." I started cussing at the bitch and everything because I had about 6 motherfucking friends that I'm still friends with to this day. And these motherfuckers straight from the country used to wrestle motherfucking hogs and fucking go fucking bear hunting. And now, when I say bear hunting, Jay Wilson, I'm not talking about a big burly hairy man. That little thirsty thing over there. Thank you. Thank you. It's not my that bear. It's off. Y'all listen. I was so I was laughing, but me and the twins got along. Ultimately, we became cool again. They invited me to their house for dinner. I was a little hesitant at first. I was like, these bitches get me over here and might be a pack of them hoes. Cause small gays run in packs. It's like they have strength in numbers, like not unlike jackals. But baby, let me tell you something. I be watching adult content sometimes, and I watch like midget gangbangs. Them midget girls be like taking them men on as average size and bigger men. You may be a midget, but your coochie like a regular woman. I was like, oh my god, and the midget men as well. Small people. Let me not. I mean, small people, smaller than average people. Elves, dwarves. But I flooded them neighborhood. Thank goodness you're not flooding the neighborhood. Oh no, with my bathtub. No, I turned the water off, but I was hanging out with a friend earlier, and I fell asleep over at his house. We were watching it's a sci-fi, well, a fantasy show called Sweet Tooth on Netflix. I like sci-fi fantasy. Um, but I fell asleep over there, and I was like, let me. He was like, well, you said you need to shower. You could shower and spend the night here, but I have a dog at home, and he's very demanding. You know, you rub his feet, he wants you to rub his feet right, and he has his own water that he drinks, not tap water, because the water is very hard here. So I have to buy him bottled water. Meanwhile, when Juju came over here, Juju will drink out the toilet. They cut from two different cloths. My friend moved in here with me. My friend Jay moved in. He brought his little dog, also known as a seed of Chucky. This little dog, he's a French bulldog mixed with a Chihuahua. Um, and he has separation anxiety, but he try to fuck with kind. I always tell him, Juju, I don't think this is a fight you want today, baby. How is an owner afraid of their own dog? So Juju and Kai had locked baby. They was fighting over toys and shit. My baby stayed with toys. I would go to Ross. Now I stopped going to PetSmart and Petco because the motherfuckers high as eagle coochie. So I would go to Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, places like that, and you get really nice dog toys. So I always had a lot of balls and little chew shit. Now, what Juju had when he came here was socks to chew on. So of course he came here and he wanted to see my baby's toys, and I taught my baby to share for children that are less fortunate. So I would let he would share his toys with him reluctantly, but Juju became possessive, and one day it came all to a head, and they were standing over there looking at this fucking orange ball. Thank God they fucking fucked the squeak up in it, because the bitch will have you up all times of the night if you don't take it. So they locked up, baby. So Jay, he sitting his ass to the side, and he not saying much. Like he like y'all stop. What the fuck? What kind of white woman shit is this? Y'all stop. Me, I be in a get the fuck out of here. Get your ass over here. So Juju, Juju, I'll pick up Kai. I was like, okay, let me de-escalate this situation. I pick up Kai and I'm holding Kai. Little Juju thinks he's a kangaroo, so he jumped his little ass up and try to bite Kai. I say, oh no, I'm not finna hold. I hate when you hold a motherfucker and you let other bitches getting good solid blows in. Good solid blows. I've won a fight like that before. They held that bitch. I hit that bitch dead in the motherfucker's side of his head. That bitch was dizzy, but big old mammator. But the thing is, Kai ain't no thug. You saying that stuff that my sister Riri be saying. Riri be saying that mess. She said, you got a little hood rat. I said, that's rich coming from you. But anyways, this brother and sister going at each other. She's always going to be my older sister, and I love her. Um, but so they locked up, y'all. This little motherfucker jumped up trying to bite Kai. So I said, "Oh no, I'm finna let my baby down." So Kai got jumped down, baby. Kai, he locked his jaws against Kai, baby. Kai bit that motherfucker like a blue nosed pit bull. That's when Jay wants to intervene. Get him, break him up. Why you not trying to grab your baby? You scared of your child? I can put my hand in Kai's mouth. He's not gonna bite me. Cause see, what happens is when he was a puppy, I used to hand out ass whoopings. Oh no, you're not gonna chew socks around here. No, no. You're not gonna tear the couch up. You're not gonna gouge holes in the wall. So he got several ass whoopings, and he's been great ever since then. But Juju, on the other hand, Jay is raising him like a white woman. Juju, stop. Juju playing with a toy. He'd be scared to get the damn toy from Juju because Juju might bite him. I go in there and get that toy. Juju, let it go. This is me, y'all. Y'all, I know y'all are shocked this early to hear me be so assertive like that. Um, but I said, drop it now. He dropped it. He would drop it because the tone. I'm not talking to him like Juju. No, what are you doing? Let it go, Juju. This is him talking to Juju. Juju, no, no, Juju, no. You going to timeout, Juju? I'm gonna put you in your crate. I'm gonna put you in your crate. One time he went somewhere, y'all. He was going to work, and I was sitting here eating a fucking piece of cheesecake or watching one of my Netflix shows. All I hear is ow, 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 like a goddamn coyote. I said, Juju, Kai, I'm not talking to you. I was like, Juju, no, I'm in my room. I'm yelling. Jay's room is my other room on the other side of the house, but you could hear because the house had wood floors, so it's kind of your voice echoes. I was like, Kai. I was like, Juju, no. He would be quiet for about 10 seconds. Then he, oh, oh. I said, Juju, no. Yeah, he quiet. And the third time I got out of my bed, I went in there. I said, y'all, I said, Juju, shut this motherfucking shit up in here before I beat your ass. Juju was quiet as a fucking. You could hear a mouse piss on cotton. You couldn't hear a mouse. You couldn't hear a mouse piss on cotton. He was quiet. He's like this crazy bitch. Plus, I had mud mask on my face. Your puppies love cheesecake. See, that's right there. Everyone is not older than me. No, T. Danielle, see, that's the thing. There are a few people that are younger than me, like Royalty over here. Royalty is younger than I am. Oh, who else? I'm trying to think who's younger than me. There's several content creators that are younger than me, but they're from the other sectors. I'm like the baby darling of this sector. But I I'm seeing some other gay terms that y'all may not know. Whew, now Cougar's universal. I'll tell you about the gay white man that came up to me like, You're a hot black guy. He sounded like Beasley actually. You're a hot black guy. I was like, excuse me? That's offensive. First off, why can't I just be a hot guy? Why do I have to be a hot black guy? Like we're some different species. You don't get your ass, your fetishizing ass from away from me. Newsflash, white man, not all black men have BBCs as well. I have an ex that was hung like a gerbil. But what's she gonna say? Miss G, what? What, Miss G? And then the thing is, okay, let me say, I'm trying to find some. Miss Pizarro is younger than I am by a few months. I think J Dunn and Ness are a little older than I am. Y'all don't hear me calling Ness like big sis. You didn't say just. And you didn't just say, bitch, yeah, I know. My math, oh my God, gay math is different from straight math as well. Y'all are so ignorant to the culture. Let me see, I was saying something about Lady Dimples earlier. Y'all listen, I just be joking with Lady Dimples. Now, do I think she appears to resemble a natural born female in any way? No. Lady Dimples, now you're gonna have to stop calling yourself a trans woman, Lady Dimples. Because when you were gonna meet up with when you talked about when Sassy, I don't know if Sassy said it to you, she was like, yeah, Lady Dimples, we can meet up. And he was like, oh girl, I'm gonna have to get out of I don't know, Sassy. I'll have to get out of drag. I'll have to tone it down because that's a mixed crowd. Okay, wait, but what does tone it down mean, Lady Devils? Just take the wig off that you be playing with and just put a baseball cap on? Is that what tone it down means? Educate me, because a trans woman doesn't have the luxury of being able to go back to looking like a man when she started transitioning. Once you started getting breasts, and some of the other things that they have that it breaks their body down with the testosterone levels and everything. And I'm going to go out on a limb, and I don't think that you've done that yet, because when they showed like a picture of you like a camera slip or something, you look like how I would look when I would put my grandmother's wigs on playing around the house when we play cops and robbers, and I always, strangely enough, was the prostitute that they would be arresting off the beat. But I know that your heart feels that you are trans, Lady Dimples, but baby, you just got to live in reality. You're not trans if you just throw a wig on and say, "Okay, today I feel like a woman. I'm trans." It's a lot deeper than that, and I know trans people that have went through hell because of transitioning from their families. I have to understand, me as a gay man, my family's going to be more accepting of me because, and this is not right by any means. I'm not saying this is right. This is how it works out a lot of times, though. You could be a gay man and you'll get accepted more by your family because you look like you've always looked. Your looks don't drastically change. Trans women become women. Maybe they were born men, but they felt they were trapped in their own body. That's a lot for any parents that's a process for any parent to accept, because you're watching your child become something other than what you are accustomed to seeing. Baby. But the thing is, because the thing with trans women, somebody like Lady Dimples, girl, you could throw your starter jacket on and a damn baseball cap and go right into the men's restroom. You just probably got arched eyebrows, and they're probably not arched that much. But You have the luxury of being able to put those shoes on as a trans woman when it's convenient, Lady Dimples. Now I know you feel like you're a little delicate flower, like a daisy or something. But girl, I'm gonna be honest with you. You you give Stonehenge, like someone said earlier about me being cute, but you are a boulder queen. When they who we call queens, they say, "Bitch, you are stone, bitch. You are boulders, bitch. That bitch is rock." They're referring to hard masculine features when they say that. It was this queen I knew back in the days. She could swear to baby. She felt like you couldn't clock her teeth. Everyone clocked her teeth. Girl, you feel like you look like a woman. Girl, you are 5'11" with some damn heels on, broad shoulders, big ol' ass calves. They're gonna, you should be able to be who you are, of course. But don't be delusional, honey. Caitlyn Jenner has a lot of money and that girl still is rock. You hear Caitlyn Jenner talk, you be listening to Barry White. God, bitch, you need to go to a speech pathologist. Oh, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is just what I be saying. This is what I be talking about. They gonna let me be great. But y'all, I'm telling you, I I know that everyone should be able to live their truth. You should never have to hide in the shadows to make others happy. I didn't do it. I don't expect anyone else to do it, but I know that my life is easier than someone that's trans. Um, and that does, and that's I feel I have. I must like when who was it, Lady? Who's that girl? That lady that becoming all Lady Tulsa. Lady Tulsa said, you're not a ally of the trans girls. Rebel son, you're not. And Lady Tulsa, stop being so damn thirsty, girl. You got up there and asking the men, do they like to eat groceries and stuff? Lady Tulsa, cool your cooter off, honey. Cool, put you some ice on your cooter, girl. You see a man and you're trying to make it like you're trying to educate them or you're trying to just be helpful and broaden their vocabulary and just their learning. Girl, you talking about getting their ass ate? What? Queen told, yeah, okay, what? 20? No, I ain't no 23. I'm not 23. I'm not gonna do anyone like that. I'm 27 to 35. I'll be 36 this year and then go back down like 29 if I'm like on jacked or something. But I I definitely Tulsa was like, you as an ally of the LGBTQ and trans women, you let Brian sit here and talk about me. And you said nothing about it, Rebel Son. You said nothing about it, Rebel Son. I said, Queen Tulsa, girl, I don't know what history you and Brian have. Why am I going to insert myself in what you guys have going on? And next week, y'all will be cool. No, I'm not in that. Thank you, Unwind with Miss Missy. That's a good age range. So, but y'all, I know that you could just, you hold on. What was I saying? Kai made me. I was watching him because he was being nosy. I told y'all my fish had babies in the pond. One in the pond, the mollies. I have some mollies I put in the pond. One of them heifers fucked and got babies. So I got the babies and I posted on my community page the babies. I put them in like it was a jar. I wasn't using like a large jar. You would probably put like pickling stuff. So it's probably about 20 ounces. So I put the little fry, is what we call them, the fry in there. And they're really small. And I think they're going to be cute, but I have to set up the goldfish bowl that I bought. I'm doing an aquascape, y'all, and I posted that on my community page as well. I ordered this goldfish bowl from Amazon. Y'all, when I tell you, I had been following YouTubers that do like different terrariums and aquarium setups. And I was just so in awe of this goldfish bowl they turned into a natural aquascape. My goldfish bowl is like 19 inches across and 16 inches tall. So it's like huge. It's probably like if the size of a 10-gallon aquarium with its volume. But I bought me some sand. I'm doing sand and soil because all my plants are going to be live plants. I had bought a pump. Um, I have some lava rock that I put in it. So I'm gonna show y'all I'm on my community page. I'm gonna show you what look I'm ultimately going for, and I'm putting the mollies in there. I'm going to put two Hillshire, not Hill. That's Hill. I'm thinking of sausage. Go figure. Um, there's loaches. These are freshwater loaches and they look like miniature stingrays. So I'm putting them in there because they also clean algae off of the aquarium. So, and then they get the waste from the bottom. So I have two. I'm getting two of those. I'm getting some miniature cherry shrimp to aid in also algae, and I'm putting the mollies in. And I'm getting a centerpiece fish. Now, a centerpiece fish is a fish that's like the brighter, it's like a piece of artwork in your aquarium. That fish stands out the most. Every other fish, you can have a different variety of colors. But for me, I would like one fish to stand out and the other ones be muted. And that's also helps with aggression. Because if you have two brightly colored fish, a lot of times they'll see each other and it's like something like with betas, like the Siamese fighting fish. They can live in aquariums with fish that are more muted and plain colored, browns or clear kind of fish. But if it's a brightly colored fish, they look at that as an intimidation thing and they'll attack the fish. Your sister, I have an aunt like that. Miss G. That ain't no lie. Uh anyways, I but my little fish, my little babies. I'm gonna post a picture on my community page when I get off of here. I did it earlier, but I can show you guys the aquascape that I'm going for. Uh, excuse me. And I started mine at home, but I put the lava rocks in. I haven't acquired the plants yet, but I'm going to. I'll put the plants in shortly. I'm putting the plants I'm putting in my aquarium are going to be Java moss, Java fern, swordtail Amazonian plant, and dwarf hair grass. Dwarf hair grass is a carpeting. plant. So you plant that in your substrate, which is your soil. You plant that in the substrate, and it starts to blanket the bottom of the aquarium to make it look more natural, like a water system in the wild. Oh my God, Kai was on the edge of my bed. I put my leg down, and I hit my baby in the head. Um, he rough, child. Anyways, he's an Australian cattle dog. Let me put my glasses on because I know she's saying something smart. Let me tell you something. Mollies, yo, live bearers. Mollies are in the classification as live. They're live bearers, just like guppies and a few other fish. They don't lay eggs. Mollies are just so hoish. They have babies really often. And my mollies had those babies, but I had to get them out because they will eat those little babies' asses up. The mollies that I have are called Dalmatian mollies. I have Dalmatian mollies, which means they're spotted like Dalmatian dogs. Um, the hill loaches, the hill stream. That's what they're called. Hill stream loaches are the loaches that I'm gonna get. They look. You can pull them up, y'all. They look like miniature stingrays. So I like the visual look, and plus they clean the aquarium. So I'm getting those. I'm putting the five mollies in there that are babies. And I'm gonna probably have some other well, basically I'm gonna get the long fin mollies. Oof, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get up off of here because I'm getting ready to go jump in this bathtub. I have some yard work I need to do in a few hours. I need to take me a little nap. Y'all, my yard looks like Tracy Head right now. It's crazy. It's just going every which way. Oh, that poor thing. Cats are a trip. Listen, Miss Messy, I looked at the koi fish. What people don't realize, koi get huge. Koi get huge and they will tear your damn plants up. Now, I looked at the Chabankan goldfish and the Sarasa comets. They're beautiful, very colored, so they're like miniature versions of koi. Um, my pond in the back is like 7 by 7, and it's a square. If I was to have a koi in there, I could probably only have one koi because that's not enough room for koi. Koi get like shit about 30 inches. So a koi gets 30 inches compared to the goldfish getting like 9, 10 inches with like 3/4 inch girt. But um girt not girth. But they what? What I say, Miss Missy, I'm God. But so the goldfish, but when the lights went out here because of the storm, five of those goldfish died. So I only have three now. I'll probably get because Yaya, I named one of my goldfish. Yaya asked me to name one of the goldfish after her, and I bought me a beautiful black comet goldfish. That was Yaya. Now Yaya ass bit the bullet when the lights first went off. Yaya didn't stay there long. Yaya was floating like the damn third day. But she'll always be remembered. Now the other my plants started to die because they have to have that O2. They have to have that circulation in a pond, or the water becomes stagnant. Oh damn. Mm-mm. So y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. So I need to jump in this bathtub and I'm gonna take me a nap before I get out. I got to do some yard work today, like I was saying earlier. But y'all take care, and we'll talk later. And also, Ronnie Q's Perfect Pet competition will be today, uh, 2 o'clock. Or you can go to her community wall and find out. I'll be there in support. All right, y'all. Bye.